Andrew Tate.
Him.
Wait, I have one more question. Why don't you like him?
Because he's a fucking asshole.
Well, my question is, why don't you like him?
Because he's a misogynistic asshole who
Okay, define misogyny.
trafficked women.
He didn't, though. Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Yeah.
Do you like him?
No.
Why?
Because I just think he says a lot of misogynistic stuff.
Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Yes, I do.
Do you like him?
No.
Why?
He's really misogynistic.
Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Yes.
Do you like him?
No.
Why?
Because he fucking sucks.
Okay, that's not a reason. Do you have a reason why you don't like him?
He's a misogynist.
Define misogyny.
I'm not fucking doing this.
What's wrong? You know who Andrew Tate is?
Yeah, I mean...
Okay. What are your opinions on him? Do you like him?
No,
Why?
because he's a misogynist.
Misogynists are disgusting whether they're in Afghanistan or a swanky London studio.
Am I a misogynist? Am I? I don't think. First of the things she said, I don't even truly believe. If you're prepared to listen to me, I'll explain to you exactly why she's completely and utterly wrong. If you can go through the points again, she said.
Do you think you're a misogynist?
Absolutely not. I'm not a misogynist on any level. This is one of those buzzwords they throw it in, they just throw at people randomly. Homophobic, racist, misogynist, they just throw it out at people.
What is your view of women?
I'm a realist.
What is your real view of women?
I absolutely not really love women. I adore women. I have good relationships with women. Not a single woman has come up to me on the street since I've been canceled. Not a single one has said anything negative. Every single one of them has said positive things. You're a traditional male. I wish more men were like you. You understand your masculine roles. You understand what you're supposed to do. You understand you're supposed to protect women. You're exactly the kind of man I'd be looking for. I've never had a negative interaction with a female ever since I've been dubbed the biggest misogynist in the world. Please let me finish. I'm sorry, Piers. Also, there's not been a single woman who's accused me of a crime, not a single woman who's accused me of rape, not a single woman who's come out and said anything from my entire past of 36 years I've done anything wrong ever. Anybody else with my level of fame, any footballer, any other movie star, at least has people who've come out and accused them of rape, X, Y, Z. I have no woman who's come out and ever said I've hurt her, no woman who's come out and ever said I've done damage to her or been horrible to her. Everybody who ever's interacted with me has said I've been a nice person. All of them. So this random Twitter nobody who seems to know so much is full of...
All right, you've responded to her tweet.
Yeah, she's a liar.
But here's where is the line for you between masculinity, which I will always defend, and which I agree with? I think a lot of women like men to be masculine, and what has become known as toxic masculinity. And the reason I ask you is that you are engaged in that debate with men all the time. Where is the line for you where men shouldn't cross, where the behavior should be kept within a line?
Please define toxic masculinity.
Well, you tell me what you think it crosses a line from being a masculine, good man to a bad man.
There's no such thing as too much masculinity if it's genuinely masculine. Genuine masculinity is not out here to hurt people. It's absolutely the opposite. It's out here to protect. And when bad things happen, they call traditionally masculine men. If you need a firefighter, you need a masculine man. When you call the police because of the problem you had, you want masculine men. And as soon as a woman or a man is in trouble, when you look for backup, you look for masculine men. And masculine men have a duty to provide and protect those they care about. We have a duty to do things we don't feel like doing because we know we're supposed to do them. And that's why we stayed in the Titanic and died. Those were masculine men.
Where did you get your views about this from?
This is what I grew up with. It's the family I grew up around. And
your father, your mother?
Yeah,
both?
and the world I lived in. And I think a lot of the things I'm saying now about masculinity and how people should act in the world, how the world should function, were considered completely normal and accepted by everybody only 20 years ago. I think the world's just lost its mind. For me to stand up and say a man should protect a woman now gets to be called a misogynist and canceled. If I said that 10 years ago, everyone would say, duh. And what's funny is, everyone who argues against me and says men shouldn't protect women, especially all the feminists, if they were with their boyfriend and a man broke into their house, guess who they'd expect to go downstairs? Who do you think? Think they go themselves? Are they going to Afghanistan? No, we send men to do these things. So
well, we send women in the armed forces too.
You have to generalize when you make points.
There are many courageous people.
Exceptions do not disprove the rule.
No, but you've got to concede there are many courageous women serving in the armed forces.
Absolutely and utterly, completely correct. But by and large, traditionally, soldiers are men. Exceptions do not disprove the rule.
Well, it's not an exception. It's a fact that there are a lot of women now in the armed forces.
Correct. But if you were to take the average soldier, they are a male. If you're allowed to say who's a male and who isn't nowadays, I'm assuming their gender, I apologize. If you were to take the average soldier, they're a male, which means that exceptions are the female soldiers, which because there's a lower percent of them, a lower probability. Exceptions do not disprove the rules. Men do the fighting. Right now in Ukraine, men cannot leave. Women are allowed to leave because men have to fight in the front line and women are allowed to go to Dubai. That is how it is.
What do you say to young men who come to you for advice, who feel lost, who don't really know where they fit into society?
I say that life as a man is exceptionally difficult. I say the most beautiful and the most terrifying thing about being a man is you're born without value. Society doesn't care about you. You're only going to be cared about based on how useful you are. You have the chance to build yourself up and become a superhero if you're prepared to do the hard work and be indefatigable enough to never quit. But if you're going to stand around and wait for a handout, nobody's going to ever respect you. And I think that a lot of people have forgotten about how difficult and how competitive it is as a man. We're always in constant competition with each other. And it's your duty as a man to stand up and say, I want to be as important and strong and good-hearted and God-fearing as possible. And I need to work hard to achieve those things.
Dame Sheila Hancock says we've become too over-emotional as a society, crying too much about everything. Has she got a point?
She's completely right. And the dangerous thing about overly emotional men is that they're dangerous. They're genuinely dangerous. This is what's crazy. All these people who talk about toxic masculinity and how bad it is for men to be traditionally masculine. A traditionally masculine man does things he doesn't feel like doing because it is his duty to do them. He charges into the building because it is his duty. Not because he feels like it, because it is his duty. We're now teaching the new generation of men that they don't have duty and they can just act on their feelings and act how they feel, and they don't have to act as a man should. Do you know what happens when you get men who just act how they feel? You get school shooters, you get violence, you get rapists. Men who do not control their emotions are dangerous. If you find a man who is stoic, he's not going to hurt people. He's going to sit and think about his actions very carefully, and he's going to be a good man who protects and provides for his family. You find a man who just acts out on impulse and does whatever he feels like, you're going to find a dangerous man. Sitting here telling men to cry more and act with their feelings and it's okay to feel this way, that way, etc., and have no self-control. That is why we have the problems we have in the world. Absolutely and utterly wrong. So when they talk about toxic masculinity, they have it completely inversed on its head, completely and utterly wrong. We need to be teaching stoicism. We need to be teaching young men to understand that the world is very, very difficult. It's hard to be a man. You're going to feel bad sometimes. You need to suck it up and perform anyway. Not just sit there and cry your eyes out or blame other people.
Tough
or
being a
cop
woman
out.
too in modern society.
It's certainly tough being a woman, but I'm not a woman, so why would I speak on issues I do not understand? I'm a man.
You can feel empathy for women.
I feel empathy, certainly, but I do not understand their issues.
See, a lot of men come up to me and they admire you. I've got to say, a lot of women I've spoken to don't admire. They think you represent misogyny. They think when they hear you not commit to saying the Taliban shouldn't be banning women from university education, well, why can't he just say that's wrong?
Well, firstly, that's not my experience. I experience the absolute and utter opposite of that. Secondly, it's because it's a moral point I'm making. My moral point is that I speak on things I understand. I speak on experiences I've had.
But you believe in equality?
I speak, yes. I speak on, sure. I speak on subjects I know intimately. I do not feel qualified. I'm a realist, and I do not feel qualified to sit and discuss the gender laws in Afghanistan. I have not been to Afghanistan. I have not researched the subject thoroughly. I'm not going to sit here and say how the Taliban should be running their country. It's nothing to do with me. I find it quite flattering, Piers, that although, I understand I'm monumentally influential, the most Google man on earth, etc., I find it very flattering that you think I have some kind of control over the domestic policy of Afghanistan. But I assure you I don't. I don't.
No,
so it's nothing to do with
I'm not asking you to have a view on having influence on a domestic policy. I'm sure the Taliban couldn't give a stuff what either of us say about it. It's just curious to me that it's an easy win for you to make women think you're not anti them, to say that when they're not given equality, as the women in Afghanistan clearly are not, because they're not allowed to go to university now, as of today, that is clearly unequal, unfair. We should all be able to agree that that is wrong.
Well, certainly as a realist.
Even you, tough guy, Andrew.
It's not tough guy. I am a professional. As a professional, I can state that yes, it is not equal. Yes, it is not fair. That is obvious for anybody. I'm not saying those things are not true. What I'm saying is it's nothing to do with me.
Right.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Arslan, hello, buddy. How are you, bro? How are you, man? What's going on? How's your life going on, bro? Is everything good? Alright, so we have a very clean session for today, and I think yeah, you will hear some sort of sounds because some work is going on in my home. So yeah, but sorry for that. Anything that like, Alhamdulillah, yeah, bro. So yeah, anything that makes our live stream difficult, yeah, bro. Sorry for that, but I will, I will, I will try my best to do the best live stream for today. So yeah, 4 hour candle just close. So if we look at the 4 hour time frame on the GJ, we see like, look at, we rejected the same area one more time. So this candle closed bullish. So yeah, my looking for buys on pound yen. And one more thing, if we look at the 1 hour time frame, we have three 1 hour bullish candles. So like we all know, there's a less probability for the fourth candle to go up. So yeah, we need some sort of a retracement to before continue to go up. Also we can like we can see like this is an onion play, but this candle close bullish. The problem is this. But the second thing is, if we look at the gold did close below the range. So yeah, now this is our second range. If we can find the, man, yesterday was good. Oh, not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was good. uh, Let me go to the 1 hour time frame. Where, alright, so let's see, yeah, everything is good now. Let me remove all these shit things so we can, yeah, if you find some like some immoral sound, yeah, just like, bro, sorry for that. 30 minute, we have same 15 minute. Oh wow, look at this. Oh wow, we reject the same area one more time there. All we need is like candle closure above. If candle close above, the one more problem is the bottom wick. If the candle, like, we are not in a rush. Like yesterday, what we did yesterday, we just wait, and when our setup shows up, we just execute on our setup. And what happened then? We just won the trade. Nothing else, bro. Nothing else. Not much like, we did nothing different. We did the same thing that we are doing from day one on the stream. We do that same thing yesterday. Nothing major difference. So alright, let me go to the 15-minute time frame. Alright, so yeah, I'm looking for sales below this level because we are bearish for the day. I know the only candle that is against is 4 hour time frame. Yeah, but yeah, I think I am happy to take the sales below this level. Yeah, I'm happy to take the sales below this level. And alright, so let me go to the 15-minute. Yeah, you will hear that kind of sound for today, bro. That will happen. So here is the potential cells. Here are the potential cells. How much range we have? I think it should be 30 pips. 32 pips. Yeah, 32 pips range is good, not bad. On the 30-minute time frame, we are very good. So this is no trade range for me. I have potential buys above this, so that will also be a range 2 buys. And yeah, this is the thing I really want to see on gold, because like we need some sort of a bearish candle, like 1 2 3 4. We have 4 bullish candles. So this is the thing, this is the concept that I learned in the last 15 days. I was watching SRC course. I was watching buys on GJ. Let's see, buys on GJ. Yeah, bro, GJ 4-hour candle has no bottom wick, so no buys on GJ. This is just a 4-hour candle open. So like, look at this. If you wanna take the trade on the 4-hour time frame, you can take a buy with the stop loss of 30 pips. Yeah, this is the only thing you can do. But if you wanna take the trade on the lower time frame, on the 30-minute or on the 15-minute, you need to wait for the candle to close above. And first we have to analyze the chart of the gold, then we will go for. Alright, so yeah, this is the good area. I think we have like 17 18 pips. If we look at the wick field, we have, yeah, that will be our, yeah, that will be our partial TP or BE point. So we have BE, partial TP. So everything should be good now. If you want to take the impulse entry, you can take it now. It's up to you. I'm not looking for impulse entry where like 4-hour candle has no bottom wick. Gold potential cells are there. Alright, potential cells are there, no problem. We have another potential cells even below this area. Oh wow, we are breaking the high. If you wanna take the impulse entry, you can take this. I'm not going to take any impulse entry, because this is not in my plan. This is not my plan. If it meets your requirements to execute the trade, you can take the trade. If it not meets your requirement to execute the trade, then just leave this. If it goes, it goes. Yeah, sometimes you have to let candles in your direction, but the thing is, yeah, I think you will get some sort of sound from my back. I think now my sound will be very less, but the thing is, I think that should be good. Yeah, that should be good, because we can like some let's see what we can do. All right, we have to put this. Yeah, everything is pushing up. Everything is pushing up. So we have potential cells close below. We have no trade range there. If this candle close above the range and the next candle came down and close below the range, I will go for a sell. Yeah, I will go for a sell. I like the cells there, but The way it is moving up, I don't like the buys. I only like the sells there. Let's see if it gives us some opportunity there. Yeah. So our first target will be this area. Oh, I think we can just keep the partial TP or BE point there. Yeah, that will be the complete target there. Yeah, that was a trade that I took yesterday. Then what I did there, I just wait for volume to come. This trade goes for 12-13 pips. I didn't close anything. Yeah, when I was about to take the trade on gold, I just closed this trade, and what happened then? Next, it just dropped for 75 pips, and that was the plan. That was the plan. Not 75 pips. My plan was 187.500. Where is 187.500? Here, like 45 pip trade. I was looking for 45 pip move, but yeah, it is what it is. The one thing I learned from yesterday is like, if fundamentals are in our direction, we can wait for like fundamentals to play out. Like, it is not like a technical analysis. It is, if we have taken the trade on the fundamentals, we can wait for we can wait for uh, but it will take time to do its thing. So we have 3 minutes left. Let's see if we have to take the trade on the 15-minute time frame. This candle should have a top wick, a good top wick, and the next candle should came down first, then came up. In that case, maybe I go for a trade. Other than that, I'm not looking for anything for now. This is too early for me to take the trade. GJ, I don't know what GJ wanna do. I don't know what gold wanna do. But when my thing will show up, I will definitely go for that trade. But for now, nothing. But for now, nothing. Nothing for now. Yeah. Alright, so let me. Alright, so yeah, everything is good now. Everything is good now. We have potential buys closure above, and yeah, both things are pushing up. Spreads are also crazy. 1.6, 1.5, 1.6 pips. And gold, we have 2 pips spread there, man. 2 pips. In this kind of low volume, we need spreads like less than a pip when we have extremely low volume. Yeah, we have extremely low volume. If you see this, let me change the. Yeah, this is the trade that I take the impulse entry, like just to see how it works. Yeah, it is working good. Let's see how this 15-minute candle close. If it came down, close there. Next candle came down, create a bottom wick, then we can take the trade. Other than that, like this kind of bottom top wick, I don't like at all. I need a steeper top wick, a big top wick. I don't think so. We can get the steeper top wick. No chance. Yeah, nothing. Alright, it break the high in the first minute. Nothing. Nothing. What's going on there? Oh, candle close with no wick at the top. If you are in this trade, you can move your stop loss to BE, because candle close with no wick at the top. Yeah, what you are gonna do with when candle close with no wick at the top? There's a less chance for this to. Alright, so no opportunity for now. Maybe we have to wait for if this candle close bearish there, then that will be more good. That will be more good. But because this candle has to came down to create a bottom wick there. And yeah, if you are in this trade, just make sure to move your stop loss to break even. Oh wow, look at this. Wow. US30. US30 is crazy. Nothing is going on US30. Yeah, this is all range. Nothing on US30. GJ. What the hell is this? It has to show me here like. Yeah, so we have potential cells closure below. Guys, listen, you don't have to rush the process, you don't have to rush towards the trade. I always said this is not a PUBG, because in PUBG you can rush, because you know you will get the second chance, you will get the third chance, you will get the fourth chance. But if market fucked you up for the one time, you will never get the second chance until you again like again put some money in your account.